June 18, 2018 marks the date when American rapper XXXTentacion was shot and killed in Deerfield Beach, Florida. In this episode, we're looking into how and why it happened. At just 20 years old, X already had it all: fame, fortune, and the status of a rapper with a unique and powerful message. Oddly enough, X's music was the crossing of four major genres: hip-hop, emo rock, R&B, and electronic music. Never before had rap been able to convey such a broad spectrum of raw human emotions. And just like Tupac and Biggie bequeathed, rap was yet again on top of the world. But unfortunately, X wasn't meant to stick around for too much longer, as his life was taken way too soon.
So here's the plan, big dogs. Tony's gonna rent a truck the night before the day X. Next morning, y'all waking up early. I heard our boy is planning to spend some serious cash on a new toy. Well, we'll see if he wants it enough. All clear?
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah, let's get him! What were these folks talking about? Here's the thing. X loved cars probably just as much as Paul Walker did, but recently he discovered a new passion: motorcycles. Somehow a group of young local gangsters learned that X was planning on buying one, but more importantly, with cash. They knew he wasn't buying a cheap one, so they started contemplating a robbery plan. On June 18th, X and his friend Leonard Kerr went to the Bank of America office to get $50,000 in cash. X put the money in a fancy Louis Vuitton bag. Then they got out of the car and drove to the motorcycle dealership. But what they didn't know was that they were being tracked. The black Dodge Journey followed X's BMW. Inside the SUV, Dedrick Williams, Michael Boatwright, Trayvon Newsome, and Robert Allen. Now, it would be logical if the gangsters attempted the robbery at a stoplight, but X was driving fast. They just couldn't keep up with him. As X and Leonard are walking into the dealership, those in the Dodge are stressed out.
Yo, told you we should have popped him earlier. What if he spends it, huh? Guess what? Ain't no cash for us.
Hey, Alan, let's go check on him! Eager to see what's happening inside the dealership, Dedrick Williams and Robert Allen also entered the store. Dedrick bought himself a black neoprene mask. They spotted X with his nice and tight LV bag, still full of cash. Shortly after, Williams and Allen went back out to the car. Now, they're still not 100% sure if X was going to spend his money or not, but anyway, the quartet started getting ready for action. Their last chance is to assault X on his way out of the parking lot. At around 3:50 p.m., the Dodge Journey takes off from the Rivas parking lot by the north exit, then backs into the parking area almost directly across the street from the motorcycle store. At 3:55 p.m., XXXTentacion's BMW leaves the Rivas parking lot by the same exit. The black Dodge Journey cuts it off, and Boatwright and Newsome jump out of the passenger's side doors. They point the guns at X. Security cameras capture how they reach into the car and grab the Louis Vuitton bag with cash. XXXTentacion's brief fight for the bag ends with him being shot. Were the robbers planning to kill X from the beginning? Well, it's unlikely. Armed robbery is one thing, but a cold-blooded, premeditated murder is a different story. It's first-degree murder in Florida. That could easily turn into a life sentence. But bursting with adrenaline and euphoria and facing an unexpected pushback from X, one of the robbers discharged the weapon. XXXTentacion was pronounced dead some 90 minutes later. The alleged killers immediately started spending their jackpot, taking pictures with themselves and loads of cash, sharing this stuff on social media. Needless to say, the police were able to identify the suspects relatively quickly. Arguably, the most shocking piece of the story is the fact that all of those four gangsters were under 23 years old. This is the story of XXXTentacion's death. This is how it was. Alright, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss new episodes.